Okay, hi guys. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys as concisely as possible what you need for your classroom notebook, journal, interactive notebook thing. First things first, you need a college-ruled composition book, non-plastic cover, just the normal like cardboard. One of these. Then the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put your nombre, your nivel, Español 2, y luego tu periodo on the front. On the inside cover, on the very inside cover, you're going to need is tabla de contenidos. So I have the document on the home page. It's called Link to Blank Table of Contents. It would print out in a whole page. Just a quick note, if you don't have access to a printer and cannot print your table of contents, you have a few options. You can either come to the school wearing your mask, go to the library and print there, or you can come to my classroom during office hours or during the 2:30 to 3:30 flex time. I have some already printed and trimmed here if you want to stop by and grab one. I'm going to have to neatly trim along the sides, making sure to keep everything, especially the top part. Do not cut this part off with the title. Put your nombre here, your periodo here. Okay, next you're going to want to number. So we're going to number alternating, starting on the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., etc. Let me write a couple numbers in here. So this is what it looks like. Neatly tape it into the inside cover. And you will number alternatingly, 1, 2, 3, 4, number to 26. So 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., etc. Yes. Then you're going to need to write in the titles. You don't have to do this right away, but eventually you'll need all the titles. They need to be exactly what is in the master notebook. Frases útiles is 1, el abecedario is 2. These are not your own titles. These are the exact titles that are in the master notebook in Spanish and exactly the way they should be, not paraphrased or anything. That's how you get full points on the table of contents. Goes on the inside cover. Next, numbering your pages. The very first page that you open to, so this is the cover, this is page 1. I'll have to take a picture of this, so make sure that it's perfect. It's hard to kind of mess up. So number the corner, number 1. Directly behind number 1 is page number 2. We do not skip pages. So you'll have 2 and 3. Go ahead and follow that pattern, numbering all the way to number, we're going to stop at number 27 so that you have this. You're going to have to take a picture of this one too. Make sure that you take care in separating your pages so that you don't accidentally skip any or mess up. So number your pages. Notes go on specific pages. It's all outlined in this document. Okay, so we're going to continue. I will screen share right now really quickly. So to find these documents right here on the very home page, you'll find the blank table of contents. You open that, print it, trim it, and then to fill out your table of contents and to fill out your notes, you'll click on the link to the master notebook. It has photos of exactly what should go on what page. So for instance, page 1, it's loading, has frases útiles right here. It has the filled out table of contents. to the current page. We're on page 22, La Vida Escolar. We will be working on 23 shortly. Anyways, and then there's photos of what should be on page 1, page 2, page 3, etc., etc. You'll need page 12 for Monday, so you might want to get started with that early. That's page 11. So don't look at the pages right here. You know, it says 13. Look at the corner page. That's what page we're on in the notebook. So page 12 is conjugation in the present. Make sure that you have all this ready to go so you don't have to copy it later. Sorry. Okay, anyways, so if you run out of room on the designated page, you do not continue on to the next page because you're going to be off track with the master and the rest of the class. Everybody should be on the same page. So if you need more paper space to keep going with your notes, you grab a loose sheet of lined paper. So you neatly continue writing your notes. And then you go to the specific page that you ran out of room on. So let's grab one. Let's pretend you ran out of room on page 19. It's pretty full. You continue on this page. Then you will neatly tape this top edge right here. And then fold your paper in half neatly so that you can access the page it should be on. Sorry, mine's not taped, so it kind of is not working great. So you can neatly access the new information, the information that was already on there, and there's no paper sticking out that are going to get all crumpled or ripped up and then rip up the next pages in your notebook. Another thing to keep in mind, never, never, never rip out pages from your notebook. They are bound as one long sheet, so if you rip one half, the other half of it is going to fall out. Don't rip any pages out of here. Everything that's in here stays in here. All right, what else? The titles, again, everything is titled as it is in the master notebook. The titles should be accurate and should be the same. The notes on there should be neat, organized, complete. If you're missing any parts of your notes, you don't get full points. If it's messy, you don't get any points. If I can't read it, it's not worth anything, and it's not worth anything for you if you can't read it. So you want to make sure that when you take notes, you really do your best job at writing neatly, clearly, and pretend that you are going to present your notes to the public and you wanted it to look really good. So just keep that in mind when you're writing notes. You want them to be like presentational style. Never have any loose papers floating around. They fall out and they just look super messy. Okay. And we don't skip numbering. I think I've already said that, but 1, 2, 3, each page is numbered. The last part of your notebook that you need to prepare is the back section. It's called the calentamientos. All your daily warm-ups and closers, every beginning of class and every ending of class starts back here in the back section. Front section, notes only. It's very specific what goes where. Back section is for your calentamientos. So on the top of the last page, you should have this header, Los Calentamientos. For each day, you will write the date right here, nice and clear. Next to it should say Calentamientos, and then you do whatever is asked. Underneath that is where you write boleto de salida or exit ticket, and then you do the exit ticket, and then you draw a line to signify that that day is done. When you do it really clear and concisely like this, it makes it super easy to grade, and that makes it really easy for me to give you all the points you deserve. Sometimes if I can't tell what one day is the next day, sometimes they don't get counted individually. You won't be able to find what information you were missing if you don't have the date on there. And if I can't read them, then I just don't even bother grading them. So you need them dated, titled, complete all parts of them, bullet those, draw a line. You should be able to fit several days on one sheet. And then when you run out of room, you just continue on to the next page, working your way from back to front. So this is the first page of the Calentamientos. Continue on like this, and they're all dated, and you just keep going. They're all nice and neat. So 1 week's worth is worth 25 points. Each day is worth 5 points. The way people lose points on these is that they're incomplete, they're incorrect with no attempt to fix it or figure it out. I don't mind if you guys get things wrong, and then when we review it that you write little notes about what it should have been like or what the actual answer is. That actually looks really good to me. But if you just leave it wrong or incomplete and don't make any attempt to fix it, that's where you just won't get any points. If they're missing any parts of it, if they're missing dates, if it's messy and unreadable, no points. So make sure that you really take care when you prepare these things. And that is everything you need to know, I'm pretty sure, for the notebook. Good luck on your quiz. Thank you.